the struggles, and what have they been telling the rest of the team?
Obviously Avery, Dame. We got guys like Toby, and just a lot of the other vet guys in the locker room. You know, they're kind of just telling each other just to stay together at this time. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's still got 9 games left to show everybody what we can do.
You get off to a disappointing start like this. There is some criticism out there. How do you guys as a team kind of block that out?
Honestly, just staying together in the locker room. You know, we spend a lot of time together in the off season, so it's kind of easy to not let all the outside noise get in. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the time you see like the people who are saying stuff, they don't really know what's going on in the locker room, and then so when you see stuff like that, it's like, oh yeah, that's not really how it is. So it's easy to just kind of keep the main thing, and then just put your head down every day and work. Because honestly, nobody's coming to save us except us.
How close is this team, and then how will your guys' brotherhood kind of help you guys the rest of the season?
I feel like this team is super close. Even with all the guys that we brought in, myself included, we kind of just it's kind of that's one of the things to be able to come here. You have to be able to be part of the brotherhood, and I feel like that's going to help us in the long run because, like I said, it's a long season. We still have 9 games left, and I feel like us staying together will definitely help us get out of the hole that we've already put ourselves in.
Who are some other receivers who might be ready to step up while Jaron's JB's getting healthy? Sorry.
No, you're fine. Donis Moise, you know, he's already played number 17. You know, we got Lincoln Cure still. He's still young and getting adjusted, but he has a lot of potential. He's super athletic. And then we just have a lot of other people on the depth chart that will be moving up from scout team this week. So there'll be a lot more people in the rotation now.
Talk about your relationship with Avery and how that's grown the last couple of games. You know, back-to-back games now with a touchdown reception. Do you feel like that's you kind of just seeing the ball better?
Oh yeah. I feel like me and Avery, our chemistry in practice got a lot better, and then I felt like once it got into the game, like a real game setting, our connection kind of had to grow in that way as well. But I feel like he's kind of more trusting, throwing the ball deeper, because I feel like previous years, like in the game setting, he hasn't really had a receiver that he could actually throw to when it real like comes down to it. But I feel like now he's being more comfortable just sitting in the pocket and throwing through hits, you know what I mean? So
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Apologize if someone already asked about this. Walk me through the North Dakota touchdown. Ball goes through the defender's hands, ends up in yours. The concentration involved in that.
It was kind of a crazy play because coach called a play, kind of called my number on the play, kind of a double move, and then I ran the double move and I was open, but I saw him scrambling, so I was like, oh, there's no way the ball is coming to me, and then I kind of just saw the ball rise up over the offense and defensive line, and I saw it hanging up in the air for a little bit, so I tried to come back to it, and then I saw the North Dakota defender run after the ball. I was like, no way, it's going to be a pick. Like, I was like, dang, and I'm right here, so it's going to look like it's my fault and stuff, but then early in the game, he had dropped a pick, so I'm like, he might just drop it. Like, I don't know, it's in the back of my mind, and then kind of just slipped through his hands and then popped up right into my hands, and it was just sometimes that's the way you got to do it, you know what I mean?
You catch that? I don't remember who it was. I think it was maybe either Oakley or Lofton. It's tight end.
Yeah, Lofton.
You caught it and just looked at them. The crowd's going wild. What was that moment like?
It was kind of just like we both kind of knew that play could have been a lot worse, but then at the end of the day, a touchdown is a touchdown. So we're just like, you know what, let's just celebrate this, you know, because points are hard to come from in college football.